Hello, my lovely Aquarians. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I am here to do your March 2020 love reading, or within a month's time of when you view this, because obviously this will bleed into April. But time is fluid, so don't get hung up on dates and all that stuff. When you watch it, it was meant to, you were meant to see it when you click on this reading in some way, shape, or form, whether it's one small message or the whole reading's for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I'll gladly give you all the information you need on personals. It's on the community tab as well as my website, and don't forget to check me out on Patreon. These readings will be extended over on Patreon. So over here we're going to cover mutual energy, your feelings, their feelings, what you want, what they want, and some advice. And then on Patreon we will discuss this card, which I'll explain a little bit towards the end, but I'll go into detail about that on Patreon. We'll cover the obstacles and blocks between you and your person, or just in love in general. Your actions, their actions, potential outcome within a month's time, what they want to say to you, and any other information that I feel that we need to get. I do tend to dive a little deeper over on Patreon. I do have openings for personals if you're interested. And for those of you who did purchase personals and I haven't gotten to yours yet, it's coming. I'm working on them. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. I hope all of you are doing well and you guys are not in panic mode about this virus and everything. I know I'm not. I'm just sitting chill. I've been training for this forever because I don't ever leave the damn house. So not much has changed in my life when it comes to that. But anyways, excuse me. I feel like a renewed love or a renewed sense of love. So for some of you, if you are partnered, I feel a sense of complacency and somebody wanting to spice things up and recapture the romance. And if you're not partnered with somebody, I feel like this is somebody you know. For some of you, it could be an ex-partner, but not for everybody. So if you're like, I don't want my ex back, then that's not the case for you, but some people do. So it could be an ex person, but I feel it's somebody you know, obviously, and whether or not this relationship got off the ground or went anywhere, it might have, for some of you, it didn't get off the ground at all, it just kind of fell to the wayside. I feel it kind of renewing, starting over. And then for others of you, you might have casually dated this person and it just kind of fizzled out. I feel that somebody wants to recapture romance in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you both want to recapture it, but you're not talking about it, so there's some confusion there, like, does the other person feel the same way, kind of thing. The shuffled song that I got for you is Check Yes or No by George Strait, which is a throwback, big time. I'm just going to read a little bit of the lyrics, but it's basically about recapturing romance, being in love with someone for a long time. So you could have known this person since you guys were kids, younger. They could be a friend, an acquaintance, just somebody you've known for a long time. But this is like a love story throughout that withstands the test of time. So I feel like I'm going to say when, not if, when there is a reconnection between you and this person, or a connection, like I said, some of you didn't get off the ground, so it would be an initial romance for you guys. But I feel like this is a relationship that's very strong, stable, grounded, and has the potential to withstand the sands of time, or however that goes. So we have now we're grown up and she's my wife, still like two kids with stars in our eyes, so the innocence of everything, recapturing that. Ain't much changed, I still chase Emmy Lou up and down the hall and around the bed in our room. Last night I took her out on a white limousine, 20 years together, she still gets to me. So I feel like no matter the distance or silence between the two of you, your heart still skips a beat when you think of this person, and vice versa. Can't believe it's been that long ago when we got started with just a little note. Do you love me? Do you want to be my friend? You guys could be starting off as friends. I think I said that. And if you do, well, then don't be afraid to take my hand if you want to. I think this is how love goes. Check yes or no. I feel like somebody could have gotten friend zoned as well. I mean, I don't really want to say friend zone because once you're there, you kind of don't get out of it. It's like Twilight Zone. You're just stuck there forever. But I feel like one person was trying to pursue this connection in the form of a commitment, and the other person was very hesitant on it for whatever reason they had. And I just feel like, hey, let's be friends. So I don't know if you're still talking to this person just in a friend capacity, or if it's like, okay, I got too many feelings, I can't handle this, so I can't really be your friend. But I feel like a separation or a disconnect from this person has made the heart grow fonder. There's somebody wants to recapture romance in some way, shape, or form. Shit, and I forgot to shuffle these, but I'll do that in a minute. So bottom of the deck, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yes, and I feel like you guys are being pulled back together. And this chemistry was always here between the two of you. It's almost like that love at first sight. The second you locked eyes with this person, you just had an inclination that this is what you wanted. You know, you were right where you needed to be, kind of thing. It's like, I can't believe I've waited my whole life for this one moment. And then it kind of fizzled out. And you're like, what the hell? This is not how those love stories go. Well, you have a unique love story. I do feel like it's going to pick back up because somebody can't stay away from you, Aquarius, or you can't stay away from them. Under that, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So somebody could have needed to clear out some history, some past bullshit that they went through, heartbreak, codependent issues. Like, you know, they could have been working on their stability, trying to find themselves, their independence, where they, you know, finding their place in the world, whether that was you or them or both of you. But I feel like it's trying to release all that energy, and either that has finally been released, or someone's right on the precipice of it and they've done a lot of work and they just can't stand being away from you. Someone really wants to connect to you, Aquarius, or you want to connect with them. I also felt complacency in the fact, so if you're currently partnered with somebody, because I feel like we've got a couple stories going on. If you're currently partnered with somebody, it's almost like somebody feels like the flame has just, it hasn't burnt out, but it's dying out. And someone wants to recapture romance. It's, you want to feel that energetic pull to them again. You want to feel that fire, that intensity. So someone in that relationship, either you or the person you're connecting to, might be trying to spice things up. That renewed sense of love, like I said. To recapture the love. Which is beautiful, because a lot of people, especially nowadays, will give up before the getting gets good, or once it starts becoming quote-unquote boring, because I mean, the intensity does die down after a while. Some people give up and they're like, oh, well, that didn't work. It's like, no, you got to keep working at it. Relationships and partnerships they take continuous effort from both people. It's not going to just fix itself. It's not going to just be all happy-go-lucky and sunshine and rainbows forever, you know. Whether you're partnered with somebody or not, you know, you can't have that expectation of things just being perfect all the time. That's not how it works. So chemistry is clarified by the Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's releasing the stress of it and wanting a new beginning, wanting to recapture romance. I feel like one of you took the other one for granted. Either you did them or they did you, something like that. Somebody was all up in their head, worried about opening up, letting their guard down, allowing somebody in a romantic sense, because they'd been hurt in the past. It's like a new beginning was terrifying, but now somebody is realizing that it's harder to be away from you than it is to work on a commitment. I feel like somebody's finally ready for to level up, to come in with some form of communication, an offer of some kind to to either recapture romance if you're partnered with this person, to try something new, or to make a commitment to you, to try to work towards your forever after kind of thing. So that's really positive. Let's see what goes down though. Mutual energy, new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I feel like for the majority of you, I'm reading for people who are not, they're not in a partnership right now. It's technically new love because you haven't dated this person, or a new sense of love, a new outlook on love with an old person. So if this is an ex, it's like when this person comes back around and you probably haven't been with them for years and years, it's like not just somebody that's been gone for a few months, and this wouldn't have been a toxic relationship for whoever I'm talking about, but that ex, it's going to almost seem like a brand new person because this person has grown, they've matured, they've changed a lot. I don't feel like they've changed too much physically, but internally, like, they've ascended. They're waking up to the idea of a healthy connection, because I feel like it wasn't exactly, they were kind of non-committal, like they were in commitments, but they weren't 100% committed kind of thing, if it's an ex. But I feel like it's the relationship that didn't really get off the ground here. And you've known this person for a long time, whether they're still your friend or not. This is the new love. It's releasing old people, old places, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing, and having a new perception on you and on being with you, unless that's you doing it, but it's mutual energy. So let's see, new love, why is this here? Someone is ready to make an offer, and I feel like it's a practical one. That's way too much. New love, please. I feel like somebody might have had trust issues, especially in the past. You still could be trying to work through it. It might be hard to trust this person. Okay. And if that's the case, I don't feel like it's hard to trust them overall. I feel like it would be, somebody might be having an issue trusting what this person is saying. So if somebody's making an offer to you of saying, hey, do you want to go out and, I want to be with you kind of thing, you might be a little hesitant, like, well, why the change of heart? Is there an ulterior motive? You're going to want more information, so you might not trust that they'll stick around this time. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, somebody wants to come out of the cold. Then we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not necessarily, but this is somebody who has a lot of emotion for you, but they hid their emotions. Oh yeah, here's the growth, definitely. Because then we have the Four of Wands after that, which is a disunion. It's not wanting to commit. It's not settling down, basically. But somebody wants to change this. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is like slowly coming towards you to make this new offer, to bring you something stable. I feel like somebody just wasn't stable in the past, and they were working on themselves. They were building up their finances, holding back their feelings, probably disconnected this connection and said, no, I'm not ready for commitment, or let's just be friends. But the whole time they've been slowly working on themselves, building up their stability so that they had something to offer you. So this person might have felt a sense of lack in the fact that I don't really know what I can bring to the table. And then we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. But look at this progression. This is like slowly building up their stability. What they didn't have, they have now. And I feel like the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles is the same person. It's like holding back my emotions. Yes, I have a lot of love to give, and this would be a romance of a lifetime, but I didn't feel stable. And if I'm not stable, you're not stable. It's this person wants to provide for you, whether you need it or want it. It doesn't matter. That's just how this person is, and that's what they needed to work on. So I feel like they're coming back to bring you this offer of love, because they're ready and they're so drawn to you. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel like this is your energy. You're embodying the confidence and the beauty and just the overall energy of the Queen of Wands. That's who this King of Pentacles wants. He or she, because male, female, whatever, this is just masculine and feminine energy. I'm just saying he because of it. He sees you. He sees your worth. He sees how confident and powerful you are, and it's like, I aspire to be like that. So he definitely has his eyes on you, Aquarius, which is amazing. Yes. There's a final judgment call that is coming to the table here. Reconciliation. So some of you who are waiting on that ex, if they've grown and matured and they're in a stable situation after a disunion, they're coming back. They see you. They want you. But for most of you, I feel like this is not an ex. This is somebody that you wanted to work things out with or to start things with. You had you still do. You had a very strong connection with them. You were like a magnetic pull to this person. It's like your heart was just calling for them. Well, they heard the call and they're answering it now. That's awesome. I love it. This is what the both of you want, which is amazing. You're finally agreeing. You're seeing eye to eye. So, how you feel, Aquarius? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give hope. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, for those of you, okay, whether this is an ex or somebody that, it didn't really get off the ground with, like I said, I said this in the beginning, I feel like some of you might be a little weary of their return, of this offer, like, okay, do you mean it? Because I'm not going to put my heart on the line if you're going to pull the same games that you did last time, if you're going to pull away from me and leave me hanging. This person isn't going to pull away this time. It's basically, I feel like you're questioning them, like, is it really safe for me to open back up to you? I want to, but I also don't want you to stab me in the heart, kind of thing. But yes, it is safe for you to love this person. I almost get a sense that they're also asking you to receive them with open arms. Like, don't fear this. We have Justice. Yeah. Page of Swords reversed. I feel like this is clear up the confusion. What happened? You want them to bring an explanation. Explain what they were doing while you two were not together, why they walked away from you, why this didn't get off the ground, why they potentially chose somebody over you, which I don't feel like they did. For some of you, they could have. I almost get a sense that someone might have said that they just didn't want commitment. They want to keep their options open, and you want to know what were those options, what was more important than making this work with me, and why now. You want answers to your questions, which is totally acceptable and fine. I feel like they're going to bring those answers to you. Yeah, you want justification. It's like, okay, I get it. You're saying sorry. You're apologizing. You love me, but, we haven't talked in blah, 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 however long it's been. I feel like this person watches you, and you know it. You feel it. I feel like you watch them too, but you want justification for why there was a disconnect in communication. Yep, you want the confusion cleared up. Yeah, because they left you all conflicted, not knowing what to do, what to think. You were confused as hell and heartbroken when they took off. So I feel like you want justification for that. Yeah, like, what were you out doing? Were you out fucking other people? I was afraid that you were just manipulating me to get what you want. Like, you got what you wanted and left. Like, what the hell? So you definitely want an explanation before you fully open up to them. I feel like you will get justice for this, and they will clear this up for you. So how they feel about you is, and that's where the trust issues come in. Like when I said you might not trust the process, you might not trust this offer. I feel like I said that already again, but anyways, I just want to bring that up again. It seems really important. So just I almost feel like I need to let some Aquarians know, it's okay to open up to this person. This person isn't bullshitting you, because I really feel some hesitancy with this. Like, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. That's what I'm feeling. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This person finally wants to come in and make the effort, because I feel like you made more of an effort than they did in the past. I mean, it could have been vice versa, but they want to prove to you that this is what they want, that you are who they want. They want to prove their love, because actions speak louder than words and talk is cheap. So, and they know this. You could have even said that to them, like, you can say whatever the hell you want, but you got to show me. So I feel like this person wants to come in and actually prove it. Like, I love you, and they might even come in with a gift. We have the Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, they want to make an effort to right their wrongs, to apologize for any hurt or pain that they might have caused you, for the disconnect, for walking away from this connection, for leaving you wanting and waiting. We have the Seven of Pentacles. They want to make the effort. They're moving towards you. I feel like this person wants to open up and express their emotions, and they might do it relatively quickly. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there. But this is like showering you with attention, showing you that they see you, that they've always seen you, that they've just been kind of hanging back, saving their money, pulling themselves out of an unstable situation. This person's been saving their money. I really feel like they have a gift for you. Can I get more for make the effort? That's quite a bit. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, a decision in love, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy, Eight of Swords. This is bringing clarity about why something didn't work, why they didn't make a decision in the past, why they didn't make the effort. This person is being more logical, like head over heart. So I really feel like that's how they were acting. They were up in their head trying to figure out how to get, they're trying to clear their energy, clear their mind, because there was something from the past that didn't work out. And it could have been an ex partnership, like, or just multiple exes, like failed relationships is what I feel. Shit that didn't work out, possibly because of infidelity. And it was something that they were harboring, that it caused them a lot of upset. It broke their heart. And I feel like this person blamed themselves for other people's transgressions, and it's taken them time to look at this with a more, like, take it from a more logical standpoint, and realize that they were keeping themselves stuck, that this mental prison that they've had themselves in was self-imposed, because they could have let this go a while ago, basically. Make the effort. I feel like that's the type of conversation that they're going to have with you. They want to let you know, like, it really wasn't you. It was me. Like, when I said that, if they said that, they weren't lying. Like, this person had some past shit that they had to just get through. We have the Hermit. It's Virgo energy with the Knight of Wands reversed. Ooh, and the Tower. Something happened. Something happened between the two of you initially that left you like, what the fuck? Because I almost feel like you two were talking, things seemed like they could have been progressing forward slowly, and then it just came to a sudden halt, and it caused a lot of mental conflict, like confusion, like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this not working all of a sudden? Yeah, this person wants to bring clarity to you, basically, about why this ended in the past, why they just kind of, this person could have even ghosted you, why they fell off the radar. They were doing a lot of self-reflection, and they didn't want to rush this connection. I feel like this person, they didn't want you to be a booty call. They didn't want, this person wants to have sex with you. There's that passion there, that love, but obviously with the Queen of Wands here, it's like, I can tell you right now, this person's sexually drawn to you, Aquarius, or vice versa, whatever. Could be talking to a cross watcher, but it's not that they didn't want to be intimate with you. I feel like that would have just intensified their feelings, so they had to pull away, and that was the main issue within them. That was the main reason why this didn't move forward, why they stopped talking to you, why there was an ending here. I almost feel like I have the hardest time fighting off this urge. I want to be with you, I want to be intimate with you, but I know I can't because I'm not ready. So this person is now ready. They don't want to rush it though. They want to be smart about it, because I feel like this really, you mean something to this person. Like, it's not superficial with them, this connection. You're different, you're unique, they view you, you're on a pedestal compared to anybody else. Everybody else is peasants. It's like, oh, they're not worth my time anymore. I can't believe I was wasting my time with these peasants. Oh, you know, when I had my empress over here, or my emperor over here, male, female, whatever. So let's see what you want. We have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like I could read this two ways. I feel like initially when this offer comes in, because there's going to be a little bit of hesitancy on your part, just out of fear, like, okay, is history going to repeat itself? I feel like you might pull away and take some time to reflect over what they said, or however this person approaches you, how grandiose or how minor it may be. Because I feel like for some of you, this person is going to fly in out of nowhere with a gift, with a massive explanation. They're just going to like kind of dive headfirst into this, and others of them are going to start off really slow and just kind of build up communication. They're going to build up to say and do what they need to do. But either way, I feel like some of you might, especially if somebody flies in and it's just kind of over the top, they're just diving headfirst into this, you might pull away to reflect, to make sure that this is still what you want, and to kind of make them prove themselves a little bit more before you give them an answer. But I also feel that ultimately you want to be alone with this person. You want that intimate moment. You want to get away with them. I see two people walking like on a trail in the woods. I mean, it could even be by a river, but I just feel like out in nature where nobody else is around, you two can connect and really feel each other's energy and communicate. Because I feel like communication is huge here. It's necessary, and I just feel kind of outdoorsy. I want to be outside. So you two might both enjoy being outside, like hiking, nature trails, nature walks, shit like that. I feel like I want to be alone with you so that we can really see what this is. Why is honeymoon here? For what Aquarius wants. We have the Empress. I was talking about the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, you want to be confident in this connection. You're going to make this person really work for it, but I do see a transformation coming in this situation, so it's going to blossom into something abundant and beautiful, but it's like a slow progress, which is what you want. If they rush in, you're going to be like, whoa, okay, let's slow down a little bit, because I see, like, you know, the caterpillar in the cocoon slowly turning into the butterfly. It doesn't happen overnight, you know. So there's some changes in this dynamic that are coming, and they're beautiful. But it's like, I want to do it the right way. So let's take this slow. Let's move forward slowly. You want to be confident in this connection, like I said. So you really want to know with every fiber of your being that you're making the right choice, and that this is going to work out. So any uncertainties you want out the window before you make any final judgment calls. But yeah, you're definitely gonna allow this person to come forward and kind of chase you in a way. It's like, you know, I put the effort in last time, motherfucker. You can come in, you can grovel at my feet. Hell, you can rub my feet if you want. Oh, sorry, post warning, I use bad language. I know I'm like almost done with the video, but it is what it is. Oh, I fucking hate it when I do that. That's too many. Honeymoon, please. I want to know what was blocking the two of you. Yeah, the Lover's reverse, that's Gemini energy. The Empress is Taurus and Libra to me. But regardless of that, this is, yeah, you're taking your time. It's what I said, because you need clarity on this situation. They've left you waiting, but you never really let go of the connection, and they know it. You also are harboring some dissatisfaction from what had happened previously between the two of you. So it's like we need to clear the air before we make any solid commitments. But yeah, that's basically what I said. You're going to allow them. It's like you choose this person, you want this connection, but you're going to allow them to do the work, which is totally acceptable in my eyes, because I feel like that's what's going to balance the scales here, because I feel like you did most of the work initially, unless you're over here. Energy, vice versa, take it where it fits, whatever. So what they want, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This person wants you to keep an open mind, basically, to not judge them too quickly or make a rash decision. So they want you to be open to the idea of this going somewhere, of taking them back, of giving them a chance. Basically, I kind of get a sense that this person over here could have been the player type in the past, but they didn't act like that with you. You were different. You were the catalyst for change within them. You woke something up in them that they thought was dead inside, is what I feel. And they might have been a little superficial initially, and there could have been something about you. And I'm not saying that it was your looks or whatever. Hell, it could be you have this sense of style and they have this sense of style. You could have been different than the hussies or the man whores that this person was chasing previously. Like, you were more put together, you weren't flashy, you were more professional, more conservative. You know, I mean, it could be vice versa, but it's something like that. And they could have viewed you as, they could have misjudged you, thinking that because of the way you dress, your personality is a certain way, that you're not as fun. And then they got to know you and started hanging out, and then all of a sudden all these feelings came up, and they're like, what the hell? Like, you're totally different than what I expected. So this person has definitely been confused and blown away by you from day one, but I don't think you would have known that. You're not going to know that till this person comes in and finally tells you, because they've done a really good job at fucking hiding their emotions. I can tell you that right now. Keep an open mind, please. Why is this here for Aquarius? For Aquarius' partner. For the partnering crime. The Sun reverse. Keep an open mind. Yeah, there's some hesitancy here. The unknown. There are things about you that they don't know, and there are things about them that you don't know. I feel like they want to bring some of their history forward, basically. They want to give you a history lesson on themselves and let you know the types of things that they've done. So if this person has been to jail and you don't know about it, they might want to tell you that. I feel like this person's going to open up on a deep level and really dive into their past indiscretions, the shit that was done to them by other people, and the stuff that they did, because I kind of get a sense that this person used to be a little rough around the edges because of what had happened to them, male, female, whatever. But they want to bring that clarity to you. They want everything out on the table, because that's what's going to build a solid foundation. But this person still has a little bit of fear surrounding this topic of conversation. They don't like to share. They don't like to share pieces of themselves. They're a closed book. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. Nothing like that. They're not very open to talking about themselves. They'll let you talk about yourself. And it could be vice versa. They might, I don't know, they might want to know more about you too. I almost feel like if this person opens up about their past, they're going to want you to open up about yours. Let's kind of lay it all out on the table, let bygones be bygones, whether it had something to do with you or not. It's just like, I want you to know me inside now. I want you to know why I acted this way, why I said this, why I didn't say that, how I got to where I am today, and what changed. You changed me. And it's crazy because we can't change other people, but I really do feel like the way that your confidence, the way that you present yourself, and the way that you tackle tough situations, and just how you are and who you are, has made this person want to be a better person, which is amazing. So yeah, they want you to keep an open mind when they bring in some form of clarity to you, because these are things that their exes might not even know about them. Like, I really mean, this person wants to, yeah, Seven of Swords. They're afraid that you might judge them, that you might not trust them once they disclose this information, but they feel it's necessary to bring it all out on the table. Yeah, this is head over heart. It's like, I have some truth I need to tell you. And whether it has to do with you, or what was going on when you first met this person, or just their past in general, this person wants to bring some truth to the table, and they want to do it because they want you to trust them, and they don't want you to find out from somebody else, or whatever. It's almost like, I just want to air out all my dirty laundry, even if it has nothing to do with you, just so that you understand me and we can move forward. And you know what you're getting yourself into, kind of thing. This person judges themselves pretty harshly, I'm just going to say. So what is the advice for Aquarius in this situation, please, Spirit? What advice do you have for Aquarius? We have the Ace of Wands reversed. I feel like don't have sex with them right off. Needs to be a very slow go, because it's almost like that forbidden fruit. It's more alluring because they've wanted it for so long, and I almost feel like it's going to be that much better. It's going to be so exhilarating when it actually happens. This is also, let them put the work in. Don't reach out to them. Don't make any initial moves. This is something that they need to bring towards you. Or vice versa. It all depends on who did the ghosting, who did the leaving, who pulled away. That's the person that needs to make the effort. Nine of Swords reversed. It's like, don't worry about it. The previous cycle is ending, so that you can have this Ten of Pentacles, this stable connection with the Eight of Wands. This is fast movement, fast communication. It could be texting, online communication. It could literally be driving to your house. I feel like, because this is a home situation, it could be travel. Somebody might be traveling to you, especially if there's distance between the two of you. I feel like this person might travel for work, because with these cards together in Pentacles, I feel like somebody might be in their vehicle a lot. So they're either like a service person, or they travel to different locations for whatever they do for work, or you do. I feel like this cycle is ending, so that a renewed sense of love can come in, and it's telling you, just sit pretty. You're the Empress. She doesn't chase anybody, he or she. You already know what you want. Just make sure that you still want it, and be honest with this person when they do approach you. But just know that whatever the dynamic was between the two of you initially, or previously I should say, that's coming to an end. They're bringing in stability. So that's your advice. Let them come to you and prove themselves to you, basically. So then with this card, that we're going to cover over on Patreon. And by the way, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more I have time to pick up on your energy over here. And even though you can't see the number on the like thing, hit it anyways. I see it. I don't know how to fucking change it on YouTube. I've got to figure that out. But we have chopped wood, number 42, which breaks down to a 6, which is all about balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. And that's what this situation needed. It wasn't balanced initially because I feel like you were giving and this person was taking, and now it's their turn to give, and that's what's going to bring the balance in here, because when everything's laid out on the table, you two can equally give and take. You know what I mean? I feel like there's some unspoken truths. This person had some shit to close out, some karmic cycles more than likely. They were trying to build up on their stability. I don't feel like they went about this in the right way initially when they disconnected from you, but you know what? Live and learn. It is what it is. They're trying to right their wrongs now, and I feel like they're going to. I just feel like this is focus on the now, and for some reason, even though, oh no, is that a broom? Yeah, that is a broom. I just feel like they're coming in to clean up their mess. It's like, clean up the mess you made, and that's what this person's gonna do. So yeah, join me over on Patreon, where we cover the obstacles and blocks between the two of you, your actions, their actions, potential outcome within a month's time. And I'll read that card. We'll see what they want to say to you and kind of see where this takes us, because I feel like this is a very beautiful connection and someone is being raw and real and deep, which is rare. So, and I feel like it's going to take a lot for this individual to come forward and, you know, tell you the truth about all this sneaky shit that they've done. Lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. I mean, I don't feel like this person is a felon, but for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who has a felony charge, no matter how big or small it is. I'm just saying, I don't feel like you would judge this person based off from that, but they could have a criminal history. You know, there's things that you just don't know that they want you to know, because they don't want you to find out by other means, or by snooping, or by some asshole telling you. You know what I mean? They're going to justify why they stopped communication. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I can't wait to see you over on Patreon. Head on over there, support your girl, and it's any denomination. Start off with 10. You can lower at any time. You can cancel at any time, so no obligation to you, and you'll get all the bonuses and extras and all the beautiful shit that I throw over there at you. I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.